Om Shanti. Today we have Amritaben who shall be conducting the session. Amritaben, over to you.
Yes. Om Shanti. So with Baba's remembrance, we'll start today's Murli. So just a second, a pause to remember Baba. Get seated on the throne of self-respect, self-awareness, and the awareness of Bab Dada. Om Shanti. So today Murli is a very special Murli, a Murli which reminds us of our responsibility. Baba says today that is someone screening the Murli?
Yes, I shall screen the Murli.
So today Baba says and reminds us that we are the ancestor souls and therefore we have a lot of responsibility on us. Baba says you are worthy worship and your work is now to give blessings and receive blessings. And Baba says to conduct this task always and unconditionally. Then Baba is also in the Murli giving a very important teaching to us that we have to get ourselves free from any Parchintan, Pardarshan and Parmat. So let's listen to the Murli. Baba says, stay in the self-respect of being an ancestor and worthy of worship and sustain every soul of the world. Give blessings and receive blessings. Today, Bab Dada is looking at the most elevated souls from everywhere. Each and every child is an ancestor, worthy of worship. This is why all of you are the roots of the Kalpa tree, the foundation. Roots are always linked to the seed. So Baba says you are the roots, you are also the trunk. The trunk is automatically connected to the branches, twigs, and leaves of the whole tree. So do all of you consider yourselves to be the elevated souls who are the ancestors of the whole tree? Just as Brahma is called the great-great-grandfather, together with him, all of you are also master great-grandfathers. Ancestors, master great-grandfathers, because we are the souls who came in the Adi period of the world cycle. And therefore, along with Brahma, we are also master great-grandfathers. Baba says to remain in that awareness. The ancestor souls have so much self-respect. Do you stay in that intoxication? They have what intoxication? That they are the foundation. So Baba says out of all the souls of the world, no matter which religion they belong to, you are the ancestors who are images of support in the form of the trunk of all souls. So you are a support. So from we souls, every other soul must get a feeling of support. Therefore, because you are ancestors, you are also worthy of worship. All souls automatically continue to receive Sakash, current of light and power, through you ancestors. So your state of mind is not getting limited to you, but then it is reaching out to, Baba says, to your kul. You're the ancestor to that big family. So Baba says that they receive Sakash, your state of mind, your vibration, the current of light and power through you. Look at the image of the tree. Even the last leaf of the tree receives Sakash from the roots. What is the task of ancestors? The task of ancestors is to sustain everyone. Support, sustain. Even in the world outside, whether it is the sustenance of physical energy through food or through study, you receive sustenance to fill you with power. Baba says here that in the world also there is some physical sustenance. You need food, you need shelter, study. And then there is this subtle sustenance. So Baba says you are getting the sustenance from Baba, and then you are extending it to everyone in the world. So the task, so Baba says that, so with the sustenance from you ancestor souls, all souls are sustained with the powers you have received from the Father. According to time, all souls now need the sustenance of powers. You know that there is a wave of sorrow and peacelessness among souls. So do you ancestors, you worthy of worship souls, feel mercy for your dynasty? When there is an atmosphere of total peacelessness, the military and the police become specially alert. In the same way, in today's atmosphere of peacelessness, Baba says, do you ancestors consider yourself to be the instruments? Instrument of what? What special service? Do you have the awareness that you are instrument for the whole world? Today, all souls of the world need sakash from you. They're sitting very ready and open, that they receive something from you. Do you experience yourself to be the unlimited ancestor souls? Unlimited in the sense it's not for one birth. Ancestor, they are aware of the ancestor of one birth, but then Baba says you are master great grandfather. That means unlimited. For many births you have been the ancestor souls. So do you remember service of the world, or do you only remember the service of your center or yourself? Baba says, is it limited or is it unlimited? Today souls are calling out to you ancestors, you deity souls. They're all calling out to their own different gods and goddess, their deities, come, forgive us, have mercy on us. So can you hear the sound of the devotees? Can you hear this or not? Ask yourself, we are too much stuck in a limited frame. We will not be able to hear the sound and the calling of others, those who are in pain. So Baba says, can you hear this? No matter which religion souls belong to, when you meet them, do you meet them considering yourselves to be the ancestors of all souls? When you meet anyone, any soul, Baba says, do you consider yourself as the ancestor? Because the deities, the deities were the first to come in the world cycle, and then the religions came. So Baba says, you're the ancestors of all the religion. Do you experience that they too are in the branches and twigs of you ancestors? It is you ancestors who give sakash to them too. Bring the picture of your kalpa tree in front of you. At this moment, let's bring that picture of kalpa tree and look at yourself to see your position. You are in the roots. You're also in the trunk. Together with that, look at yourself in the supreme abode. Also, we visualize ourselves in the supreme world, Paramdham. The place of you ancestor souls is with the Father, close to him. See your position. In the tree also you hold a very important position, and in the supreme abode, Paramdham, also you hold a very special place close to Father. You know this, do you not? When you meet any soul with this intoxication, then souls of every religion will look at you with the vision, you are ours, you belong to us. Because we are having that belongingness for the Father, and we're getting it from him, the powers. So when we look with that vision, when we are set in a position and then we look with that vision for other souls, then Baba says they will look at you with that vision that you are ours and you belong to us. If you meet others with the intoxication, awareness, vision, and attitude of being their ancestors. So this will be your homework to define what is that awareness, what is that vision, that attitude of being the ancestor. They would also have that feeling of belonging, because you are the ancestor of everyone. You belong to everyone, right? By your serving with this awareness, every soul will experience that they have once again found their ancestors and their specially beloved deities. They will have a sense of, as Baba mentioned earlier, a sense of support from you, sustenance from you. So Baba says that they will have that feeling of belongingness. Then, in terms of being worthy of worship, your worship is so great. No soul, no great soul is worshipped in the right way as you deity souls are. They too become worthy of worship, but they're not worshipped with discipline in the right way as you are. Look at your praise too. People sing devotional songs of praise with such discipline, and they perform arti, ritual with lamps. Only you, ancestor, become worthy of worship in this way. So, do you consider yourselves to be such souls? When Baba is putting up this image, he's putting up for me. So I have to connect with what he is holding, the vision which he is holding for us. So Baba says that is you who becomes the worthy of worship. So do you consider yourselves to be such souls? Do you have this intoxication? Do you have this intoxication? Those of you who consider yourselves to be the ancestor souls, who have this intoxication and awareness, raise your hands. Ask yourself, check yourself whether my mind is raising its hand and getting convinced that yes, I am that soul. So do you have this awareness? Acha, those of you who have this awareness, raise your hands. Very good. So what is the next question now? Do you always have this awareness, or do you always have it? Do you always have it? Baba is asking. So Bab Dada wants to see every child imperishable with every attainment, not just sometimes. Why? You reply very cleverly, and what do you say? You do have this awareness, you have this awareness very well, and then slowly you say, sometimes it lessens. Look, the Father is imperishable. You souls are also imperishable. The attainments too are imperishable. You receive imperishable knowledge from the imperishable one. Then, what should your dharana be? Should it be imperishable or only sometimes? We're not attaining this knowledge from any perishable or limited soul, but we are attaining it directly from the imperishable, unlimited. So Baba says, what should be your dharana? Should it be imperishable or sometimes? We are limiting it ourselves in the name of Purusharth. But then Baba says it should be imperishable. According to the circumstances of time, Bab Dada now wants to see all you children always busy in unlimited service. So Baba says, first you have to complete yourself with those imperishable attainments and then always remain in the unlimited service. Because when you are busy in service, you are saved from many types of upheaval. So awareness that I'm ancestor and when I'm busy in service, and Baba says, then you are saved. Whenever you are serving, making plans, and putting those plans into practical, you also achieve success. However, Bab Dada now wants all three types of service to take place simultaneously. Not just service through words, but let there be service through the mind, service through words, and through actions. That is, let service take place of those who come into relationship and connection with you. Let there be the motive of service, let there be the feelings of service. We're coming into connection with so many souls throughout the day. Baba says, let there be a feeling of service. You have to give some sustenance and some support to each soul you meet every day. There has to be a feeling of giving. What Baba says, serving. So, and that too through words, thoughts, and actions. At this time, the percentage of serving through words is greater. Service through the mind does take place, but the percentage of serving through words is greater. By serving in all 3 ways at the same time, there will be even greater success in service. So Bapdada has heard the news that in this group, souls from many different wings have come and are making good service plans. So Baba says you're doing well, but by doing all 3 types of service at the same time, service will be fast and it will grow. Children have arrived from everywhere, and Bap Dada is pleased to see this. New children reach here with zeal and enthusiasm. Now, Bap Dada wants to see all the children always in the form of being free from obstacles. And what Yukti Baba has given? You have to always be in the serving mode. And with that Yukti, Baba is always giving us a vision, a lakshya, and is also giving us a Yukti, the way of how to achieve that. So lakshya he has given that you have to be free from obstacles and you can be, or you are always have to be in that serving mode. And with that, you can be free from obstacle. So Baba says, why does Baba wants to see us that when you, who are the instruments, remain stable in being free from obstacles, you will be able to make all souls of the world free from obstacles and all problems. For this, underline 2 things especially. You do this, but underline them even more. Firstly, look at every soul with your soul conscious vision. So this is the way Baba is giving us. You have to look every soul with the soul conscious vision. Look at the soul in his form of his original sanskar. No matter what type of sanskars that soul may have, your good wishes, your feelings, and elevated feelings for transformation for every soul can transform the sanskars of that soul for a short period of time. So let soul conscious feelings emerge. So with that good feelings, you will see that change happening in the soul. But how will that happen? You have to maintain that vision of good wishes and pure feelings, elevated feelings for them, and the soul conscious feelings. So you saw in the beginning that even by staying in the gathering, they had soul conscious vision, a soul conscious attitude, and the awareness. So in the Sakar time, that was the main focus, that your vision and attitude has to be, the awareness has to be that of a soul for the self and for others. So Baba says that awareness that a soul is meeting another soul, a soul is speaking to another soul. Their foundation became very strong with this vision. Baba also, Brahma Baba also did this practice, that I am soul, I am soul, I'm a soul. He is a soul, she is a soul. So Baba is saying that that foundation has to be very strong. Therefore, we see the dadis. Our dadi is so strong and so powerful because the foundation is very strong. Today we are getting very much deep into knowledge and churning, but then if we're not working on the foundation of holding that soul consciousness, then Baba says that foundation is weak. So the service will happen by having that foundation of soul consciousness very, very strong. So we have to find time, especially when we begin the day, to be aware and to sustain that awareness of soul consciousness while meeting every soul. When you meet every soul with that awareness, automatically there will be service. So Baba says, now with the expansion of service and because of connection with everything in terms of growth of service, interacting, speaking, coming into contact, soul conscious feelings have become a little merged. We become action conscious and then we forget being soul conscious. So doing mode is activated, but being mode is merged. So Baba says they haven't completely finished, but they have become merged. The self-respect of soul consciousness, that self-respect of soul consciousness easily enables a soul to achieve success. For who are all of you who have gathered together here? You are those same deity souls of the previous cycle, the same Brahmin souls who have gathered here. Right? So we're the same souls who are here from that old period, from the beginning. So in the form of Brahmin souls, all of you are elevated souls. In terms of being deity souls too, you are elevated souls. Come into relationship and connection with others in this form. One, soul consciousness. Two, I'm a deity soul, ancestor soul. So come into relationship and awareness and connection with this awareness. Check it every moment. What is the elevated duty and elevated service of I, the deity soul, the Brahmin soul? So, what is that one duty? Baba says to give blessings and to receive blessings. What service do your non living images do? No matter what those souls are like, they go to take blessings, they come back with blessings. And if someone thinks that it is hard work to make effort, then the easiest effort of all is to give blessings and receive blessings from everyone throughout the day through drishti, attitude, words, and feelings. Okay? Someone thinks that this purushat is very difficult in Gyan and making effort making is very difficult. And Baba says the easiest effort is to give and take blessings from everyone throughout the day through your drishti, attitude, words, and feelings. Your title and blessing is, Baba says, remember your Swaman, your title. It is the great donors. So while serving and coming into relationship and connection with others, just perform this task. Give blessings and receive blessings. Is it difficult or is it easy? Those who think that it is easy, raise your hands. However, what if someone creates opposition? It won't be a smooth journey, right? So if someone creates opposition, will you still give them blessings? Will you give blessings? Do you have a stock of that many blessings? Of course, there will be opposition because it is the opposition that will enable you to reach your position. Look, it was Father Brahma who faced the maximum opposition. He was opposed, was he not? However, who claimed the number one position? It was Brahma who claimed it. Was it not? No matter what happens, I have to give blessings in the same way as Father Brahma did. That is the purushat that we take for us, that I have to give blessings. Like we must be doing the effort of follow Father. And 18 Jan coming up. So Baba says that how Brahma Baba always maintained that record of giving and taking blessings. In the same way, I have to follow Father. Was there no one who spoke wasteful things or who did wasteful things in front of Brahma Baba? It was not so. However, Father Brahma gave them blessings and received blessings. He kept with them the power to accommodate. What attitude he kept? So he kept with the power of accommodation. What attitude he kept? That he's just a child, he will change one day. In the same way, you too have to have this attitude and vision. This one is from the previous cycle, from a family, from a Brahmin family. I have to transform myself and then transform others. That is the attitude that we all must have. That this soul is from a previous cycle. And to change others, I have to change myself. Not I will change when that one changes, but I have to change and change others. This is my responsibility. So to give and take blessings and to self-transformation, world transformation. This is my responsibility. Now time is quickly moving towards transformation. It is going into the extreme. But before the transformation of time, you world transformer souls have to become the images of support for the transformation of others through your own transformation. When you transform, you automatically give that support to transform to others. If somebody is not able to say sorry to you, they're not able to be humble in front of you, but you become humble and you forgive, then they too come and they bow down and they somewhere through their actions they they come down and they accept things. But then to have that support, to have that courage, you have to give that support for your self transformation. If we are stuck in ego, we will not be extending that support to them. So Baba says that you have to transform yourself first to enable their transformation. So you're the images of support, images of upliftment. Each of you souls have to have this aim. I have to become an instrument. Let there not be the slightest trace, even in the thought, of just three things. Transform these. Now, the subject of self transformation. These are the detailed points that Baba is mentioning that you have to transform these. First is Parchintan, thinking about others. Thinking about others in the limited frame and with that awareness of body consciousness, that is Parchintan. Second is Pardarshan, looking at others, again, not with soul consciousness but body consciousness. So, not to have Pardarshan, instead, have Swadarshan, looking at the self, the soul. And the third is Parmat, the dictates of others, the opinions of others. Then Baba says, or Parsang or Parmat. So, bad company. They will give bad opinion, the wrong opinion. Okay. So Baba says you have to free yourself from all these pars. So even Parchintan, Pardarshan, Parmat, and Parsang. So keep elevated company because bad company causes a lot of damage. Damage in our energy. Bab Dada had also told you earlier, be those who observe one par. So you have to observe one par. And what is that par? Par upkari. So free from all the above pars, but one par you have to observe, which is parupkari. So one who uplifts others, supports others. For only then will you receive blessings and be able to give blessings. Parupkar. So no matter what others give you, you simply give blessings. Do you have this much courage? Do you have this courage? So Bab Dada says to all those at all the centers, if all the children maintain courage, that no matter what others give, you have to give blessings, then this year Bab Dada will give extra help for the courage and enthusiasm. Extra help. Baba is, God is always helping. It's a Supreme Father, but extra help for his courage that I have to give and take blessings. He will give extra help. However, only if you give blessings. Don't mix this. Bab Dada receives all the records. Even in your thoughts, there should be nothing except blessings. Do you have this courage? If you do, raise your hands. You will then have to do this. Don't just raise hands. You will also have to do it. Will you do it? Will those from Madhuban do this? Even if you don't trust yourself, trust Baba. Even if, at this point, if you're not able to trust the self because of other weakness, trust Baba and say yes. And then with that help, you are able to again come back to your Swaman. So with those from Madhuban do this, will the teachers do this? Acha, will you accumulate extra marks? Congratulations. Why? The advanced party repeatedly comes to Bab Dada. They say, we were given the part of the advanced party and we are playing that part. But why do our companions not create that advanced stage? So what response should Baba give them? What reply should he give them? When both the advanced stage and the part of the advanced party come together, then completion will happen. They are asking, and so what response should they be given? In how many years will this stage be created? So Baba said advanced party and advanced stage. There are two things. Advanced party, they are the souls who have changed their costume. An advanced stage, being in Gyan, being in the same costume, I am creating my advanced stage. So when they both progress further and work together, then the completion will happen. So in how many years will this stage be created? You celebrated everything, silver jubilee, golden, diamond. You celebrated everything. Now celebrate the ceremony of the advanced stage. Fix a date for this. Pandavas speak. Will a date be fixed? Those sitting in the front row, so Baba's asking, so will a date be fixed? What will happen? Will it happen suddenly? Or in the end? So speak, say something. So Baba then is asking Nirvair Bhai that there will be a ceremony for this. And then he's asking Dadi and Ramesh Bhai and everyone about the date. So somebody then answered, Baba, you gave us a date and you give us a date and we will do it by that day. Acha, Bap Dada has given you the date of 1 extra year. With your courage, you will receive extra help. You can do this, can you not? Do this practically, and then the father will fix a date. So this means that as yet you haven't made that many preparations. We can't fix a date. That means the preparations are not done. Therefore, the advanced party will still have to wait 1 year. Will they not? If you keep this aim from now that I have to do this, then it will be that much added, because there is an account of a long period of time. जो बाबा कहते हैं ना लंबा काल का, बाबा के लंबे काल का जो अभ्यास है वो करना है. So that account will be kept. Therefore, attention please from now. Acha, now those from all the wings will say, we want to hear for ourselves. Since Baba is meeting different wings here. So he is meeting business wing, transport wing, and every other wing, giving his blessings and yad pyar and interacting with them. He's addressing one group as the Dilwala group. So those who win the hearts, that group. So the service news reaches Bap Dada. And now Baba is saying that increase the service and make the sound. You have to do it with courage. So there are other wings, media, business, transport wing. So Baba is meeting all of them, and he's one thing that he's expecting from all the wings is to prove that the God of Gita is Shiv Baba. So that is one thing that he's focusing on, that every group should plan the service in such a way, every wing, that this point can be proved. So Baba says that all the wings are doing good service and he's congratulating them. And now he's challenging that which soul can come to have this proved that the God of Gita is Shiv. So then he's interacting with the wings and he's saying that now you have to prepare someone like that who can do the service. So continue doing that and the sound will reach. So Eastern Zone, Nepal, Tamil Nadu were responsible for the service. So all have been given a chance. So Bap Dada's good advice and Srimad for all the children is that we should prepare a group who can spread the sound that this is God's task. Prepare a group who fearlessly and without hesitation can reveal the Father, who can speak with that determination and that authority. That this transformation is the task of God. So those with worldly authority and those with God's authority can both make the sound spread. So prepare such a group that we can make Sahayogi, and then with that collaboration we can spread this sound. So do you understand what you have to do? So even if you bring a small group, at least let the group come in front of everyone to prepare that group. So Baba is saying, then is there someone from the business wing? So he is addressing to Yogini then. So she stands up, being the responsible person to prepare such a group. So Baba now says, do you remember the spiritual drill? Can you come into your stage of being an ancestor in just 1 second? Become a lighthouse, a resident of the supreme abode with the Father. That is the highest position we hold, the resident of the supreme abode with the Father, and give light to the world. Just in a second, we can experience that drill. So, in 1 second, all of those who are really listening and seeing everything everywhere in this land and abroad become a lighthouse and give all souls everywhere the light, sakash, and powers. Acha, to all the ancestors and the worthy of worship souls everywhere in the world, to all the great donor souls. That is the title, remember, Baba has given us, the great donor souls, who, as constant bestowers, give blessings to everyone, to the world transformer souls, who, with their own transformation through determination, bring about transformation of everyone, to the close souls who always become lighthouses and give light to all souls, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. So filled with blessings from the heart. Baba ka dil ka blessing or dil ka pyar. So in this particular para, Baba has summarized all the points that we have to be constant bestowers, we have to transform ourselves, be the lighthouse, and give sustenance to every soul. So then Baba is speaking to Mohini Ben and to Shantamani Dadi and every other, the Adi Ratan, that you have to have that. You are the jewels, Baba says, and you have to continue giving blessings and sustenance to every other soul. Then there were Dadi Ratan Mohini, Manohar Dadi, Mohini Ben, Ishu Dadi, Muni Ben. So Baba is meeting all of them, then Dadi Janki. So Baba says you are cooperative with them. So your part is more of service than theirs. That he's addressing to Dadi Janki. So from the beginning, you became the instrument for unlimited service. So you have to consider yourself as that, a jewel, a instrument. However, you are extremely close. So that is what Baba is saying to all of us too. We're extremely close to Baba and we are playing our part very well. So all this, he's remembering all these special souls and nothing can separate me from Baba. The beauty of the yajna is through all of you. We are a part of the yajna and the yajna is complete with us and we are the beauty of yajna. So Baba is meeting children and especially the dadis with that vision. Now Baba is saying very good sustenance is taking place and everyone is doing good service. Everyone is happy and there will be so much happiness when you become like them. So we also get that inspiration to become like them. So we have to inculcate those specialities within us. And then Baba is again coming to the point that remember that you have to fix a date. Fix a date for your advanced stage, to reach your advanced stage. So Baba is saying fix a date for that. So that awareness that you are an instrument and have to become a mine of virtues. So let there be awareness of being an instrument in every moment and all the virtues will easily come because there is no consciousness of I in the awareness of being an instrument. So by being an instrument, yours. So you have to make this effort and whenever you see any speciality in anyone, you may follow them in those specialities. Then following the soul, both will be visible. So look at their specialities and become equal in those. Hold that vision of seeing goodness and follow Father. But then when you see the specialities of others, just follow them, imbibe them, and then that will grow in you. Okay? Om Shanti. So today's Murli, full of responsibility and blessings and God's vision for us, awareness, and very easy effort making yukti Baba has described. So we'll take up, we should open for discussion now.
We'll have a few moments of silence and then we can have discussion.
Oh, so in this moment of silence, let us again bring the full Murli in our intellect and one drill what Baba has mentioned in the Murli. See yourself in the supreme abode, seated very close to Shri Baba. From this position, I, the ancestor soul, is giving light to all the souls of the world. Om Shanti.
We can now unmute ourselves to share the points of the Murli.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful Murli. Here, I like the point where Baba says, no matter which religion the soul belongs to, you must give sakash to them too. See them with soul conscious vision. And Baba also says, you are in the roots of them, trunks, and also in the supreme abode. In this way, the souls of every religion will call you. Om Shanti.
Yes. Coming into contact and relationship and communication with that vision, holding that vision upright that I am a soul and that to ancestor soul, the master great grandfather, what Baba said. Yes. So Baba in the Murli, he gives the points of intoxication, and he also gives us the purusharth, effort, drills that we have to do to actually bring that vision into reality. So what do
Om
I have to do?
Shanti.
Yes.
For me, today's takeaway point is that I am an instrument and I have to serve the world through my mansa, vacha, and karmana.
Yes. All three kinds of service taking place simultaneously, Baba said.
Om Shanti. Good morning, Benji. Good morning, everyone. My takeaway point, this Murli is so fantastically beautiful. How the souls of the world are calling out. Baba is reminding us, just listen how they are calling out. Come, forgive us, have mercy on us. It's really there. It's like the heart is bleeding, and we are truly supposed to be the instruments to help uplift them. That's what Baba said, be par upakari, not anything else. We have to sustain them. Even the last leaf also is Baba's child, and we are the ancestors. So Baba keep reminding, that's what I like that point of very much. Just very simply give blessings and receive blessings, because we are the great donors. Uplift everyone. Om Shanti and Happy Milan, everybody.
Om Shanti and good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Baba says in this Murli, you will transform souls. You have to become the images of support for the transformation of others. Through your own transformation, you too are images of support for the world. Om Shanti.
So you have to sustain them, you have to support them, all the souls of the world. So that is your role and responsibility, Baba said.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today, Baba had said that we have to be free from Parmat, Parchintan, Pardarshan, and Parsang. All these four are, we have to get free from them. And Parsang, about Parsang, Baba had said that it is a very bad thing to keep a bad company. So it is a responsibility to be in a good company and keep our thoughts elevated.
Yes.
Om Shanti.
So the biggest company is that of Shiv Baba. So always being in his company and getting that stage elevated. And one pearl what Baba has given freedom to is parupkar, that we always have to maintain that vision of support for others. So parupkari. Yes.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today gives us the direction of two things: how to do service. Look at every soul with soul conscious vision, and look at the soul with its original sanskars of that soul for a short period of time through your good wishes, your feelings, and attitude. And this can transform the soul.
Yes.
Om
You will
Shanti.
see that result, that when you change, they will change. So we have to keep experiencing this in our relationships and in our connection, and that is how we will maintain that record of giving and taking blessings. Okay. And
Om
Baba said,
Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. I also liked one line besides what everybody else has said, that when you are pure and you visualize yourself as the kalpa tree, the roots and you're the trunk, even the last leaf gets the same sakash light. So I think it is in the practical way, I was thinking that all the good souls, when they send their beautiful vibrations, you may not even realize to what extent the power is moving to the others, like through other people, and then they through other people, like it's a chain. So
Yes.
even the last leaf is getting benefited. So it's important to remember that, to make sure that we are spreading those kind of vibrations. Om Shanti.
It's a very big responsibility. And not even through chain, when you it's even delicately reaching out to them, just vibrations, they do not need any medium. So it is reaching out instantly to them. And so our vibrations are not limited to us, they are extending. So Baba says that if you're getting a wrong thought, the soul connected there might get a very bad thought also. If you are in a positive state, then your light, that soul will automatically receive. So it's very important to maintain our awareness in the right way, what Baba says, because our impact is reaching out to them and it is very, very deep and subtle. So therefore, keeping that responsibility in mind, being in that awareness that you are the ancestor souls, and always maintaining that record of give and take of blessings with the soul consciousness. Yes. Okay. Anyone has anything to share more?
Om Shanti, Didi.
Om Shanti.
Baba had also said that we have to increase our service and be constantly busy in unlimited service.
Yes. True. So by being busy, we are able to be free from any upheavals. So always, Baba says you have to maintain that vision and attitude of serving every time, constantly. So be busy in that service, mansa vacha karma, and then you see that you are getting moved very fast in this effort, in your effort, and reaching that position very fast. So yes, that is the point what Baba mentioned, to always constantly serving. Okay, so we're serving others. The benefit which we get is for the self. So that is the service we're doing for us. So self transformation से world transformation होता है, but service से self service अपने आप होती है. तो equation समझ के being busy in that service. Okay.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Okay, then we will do a minute of meditation, then close.
Yes, Amritaben.
So let us just sit back again. And in this group, see everyone with the vision of ancestor soul, deity soul, Brahmin soul. Let us together create this awareness. We all are the roots of this kalpa tree, connected with Shiv Baba from one end and connected to each leaf from the other end. I receive nourishment from Shiv Baba, and from the other end, I transfer it to the whole tree. I have the courage to constantly give and take blessings by being in the awareness of the soul. With this courage, I observe Baba's special, extra help. His support and sustenance enables me to extend the support to every soul of the world. I am the lighthouse, the great donors, master, great grandfathers, world transformers. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Amritaben. Thank you, all of you. See
Om
you
Shanti.
tomorrow at 5:30 a.m.
Om Shanti.
Om
Okay, have a
Shanti.
Thank you,
Om
Baba. Om
Shanti.
Shanti.